The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. He'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
On play action, now Carr. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw, it's Carr.
Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Quick throw caught out wide by Renfro. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Throwing on first down is Carr.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Carr. So 8 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 1 now.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
That's big Cameron Hayward adding another sack to his career total.
Gay's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Back to throw here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Pickens on the slant. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year.
And the Steelers have taken the lead.
A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Jacobs. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing his car on 3rd down.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
2nd down and 7. Second down, Jacobs once more.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Now Carr. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 23. 10-3 our score after 1 here on EA Sports. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the gun, it's Carr.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And Gay knocks this one through, and that'll bring him back within 4.
So they are able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
68 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this 1st half.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2nd and 11. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A 5-yard touchdown. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Take it. Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Carr, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Carr.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll be 2nd and a couple. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Carr going to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Jacobs. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now Carr. Oh, strip. The ball comes out. Bad place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be 4th down. Maybe they can at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shots at the end zone. They weren't able to do that one. So you look over at the sideline. There's the head coach saying, oh, heck, kick it. Field goal time.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 99 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. A throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll set up a throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Again, he'll drop to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Steelers, touchdown. Will Fuller, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. The final shot here before half for Carr. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine Donovan Peoples-Jones. And it'll bring up 3rd down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. Past the halfway point of the season, and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's A.J. Cole now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards.
And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 49 yards. He'll drop to throw.
The left side complete to Troutman.
3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. Here's a give up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Boswell good with the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From the 10. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. That's pulled in at the 32. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 120 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%, only because...
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Pass at Freiermuth. 26 yards. And the Steelers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the 10. And he returns this to the 22. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after it.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw with Carr. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 25-yard line. Throwing now is Carr. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Carr. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. Here's Carr to throw. The left side throw complete to Adams. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Gay's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Another 3 on the board. He's been the lone bright spot. That's now 4 field goals.
If this offense had finished a few drives, we'd be looking at a different complexion to this ball game, because right now, the trade is really wrong for them, isn't it? They're trading field goals while the other team's scoring touchdowns. That's not going to work.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. out to his left.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. A run here for J.D. McKissick.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 10 more there and another first down.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. The one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Touchdown!
Adam Troutman, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Boswell good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. On first down, Carr. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down. Carr now to throw. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Carr to throw again. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr.
Back to Renfro again, complete.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And Gay knocks this one through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time.
Williams loses the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Carr now on first down.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a play fake here on first down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Over the middle, it's complete.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Carr now on first down. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. To throw again on second down. Carr will find his tight end. That's Waller.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Throwing on first down is Carr.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again.
Quickly a slant to Renfro.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
That false start knocks them back behind the 10 now as they'll try again, 1st and goal. To throw, it's Carr.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
An incomplete pass on first down. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Carr.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. And the throw there going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, They did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. McKissick again on second down. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Out of the gun now on third down.
Throw to the flat here for McKissick. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. They'll run straight ahead with Hill.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Shotgun now for Carr.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Las Vegas.
Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They start the drive on the ground with Hill. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A good gain on 1st. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now a 10th carry for Hill. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.